What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Two Honks podcast. The only podcast on the internet. My name is Joe Little. Sitting across from me, as always, is Lamar Costin.
Yeah.
How are we? How are you? How are you out there,
we
America?
always talk, and we don't really give you guys a chance to just say what you think. So go ahead and
go ahead and say something.
say it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, that's not true.
All right. Well, that's
Okay.
your talking
That's
quota
your
for
opinion,
the next
so-
few months. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm back.
Yeah.
As you know, I left the state. I fled the state.
You fled the state. Well, you visited your father, and I also visited my father.
Did you?
Yes.
So we did a father thing,
Yes.
fathering, if you will. Mm-hmm. Where was your dad located?
It was in Neskowin, Oregon. We
That sounds made
hung
up.
out on the
also.
coast. My dad has a very nice RV type trailer thing.
Okay.
And my son and I slept in his trailer's guest room.
Oh wow.
His trailer has a guest room, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a real palace.
It's a big one.
Is
It's
it?
a big one.
Would you say that it's this humble abode is larger or smaller than?
Your abode is larger.
It is larger.
Only a little bit larger.
I only have one room here. There's
Yeah.
no guest room.
Yeah. Well, this is a studio apartment.
This is a beautiful studio apartment downtown Portland,
Alphabet
Oregon.
District.
This is in the historic Alphabet District, minutes to downtown.
Hardwood floors.
There's some eating plazas.
Custom cabinets.
There are some grocery facilities.
Live music just minutes away.
You can't get away from the live music if you tried.
Yes.
You will not succeed.
You will not succeed.
You're going to hear those songs over and over again.
Nightlife. Day life.
The nightlife actually goes through the next day.
Lunch life.
Right.
Afternoon. Afternoon lunch life. Brunch life.
Petit déjeuner
Yeah.
life.
All the life. There's so much
C'est la
life.
vie down here.
So much life. Beautiful.
Beautiful life teeming down here.
French doors.
If you look, I mean, you can't see this on camera, but I've got
Yeah.
some beautiful leaves coming off of this tree here,
Beautiful.
just growing right out of the tree somehow.
Beautiful.
And that just seems to happen all of its own accord.
It's just happening.
That's
It's
just how
happening.
it is. That's how it is down here, downtown.
Wonderful neighbors. Great neighborhood. Wonderful people.
Beautiful people
Beautiful.
in this
Beautiful.
neighborhood, people.
You can't see it right now, but I am right here at this very moment looking at an old man in his apartment, and he's watching CNN, and he's
pouring
pouring
a bottle of wine,
himself a
looks
glass
like.
of wine
That's,
right here.
I'm going to go ahead and applaud that.
Yeah.
That's a classy move right there,
classy
old man.
move. And he's going to sit down on the couch and he's going to watch some cable news.
You know what I like to do is pour
that's good
myself
for you.
a
That's
glass
good
of
for
wine
you.
and just watch people talk about the news.
Yeah.
And speaking of the news, I think we should probably bring people up to speed really quickly.
Yep.
Because we get a lot of people saying that we do
Everybody's asking about this. Everyone's talking about it.
We do a really good job, maybe the best in succinct bites about the news. And of course, everybody knows what just happened and everybody's talking about what just happened.
Yeah.
So we want to offer our opinion because it's probably the only one that matters.
Yeah. I think we have the most well-rounded opinions of anyone on the internet because we are the only podcast on the internet.
So let's just let's cut to the chase here.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what happened.
Let's dive right in.
That person did that thing, and everybody was talking about whether that was good or bad, and the other person, maybe they deserved it or didn't deserve what happened to them, to that person or country.
Yeah.
And we want to say what we think about it.
Yeah.
Because I personally think that it was a racist thing to do.
Yep.
The way that it was approached was anti-feminine, anti-human, and it was also racist.
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree with all of that, but I'd like to take it a step further.
Oh, okay.
It's Russophobic, Russia,
Yep.
Russia-phobic,
Right.
Red Scare.
Yeah.
It's Red Scare phobic.
Russet potatoes.
The Russian people, they don't want this.
Right.
The Russet people don't want this.
Yeah.
And when one man assaults a man, and that man is on the television,
Right.
and the Russet people
Yeah.
are watching the man.
Yeah, you get a rusty iron in there, and you're going to deal with
It's not good.
You're going to get a tetanus shot, is what my mom always said.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't really do that when you're talking about a whole country worth of people that I think were involved because of the celebrity status of this case particularly. That leads me to question the motives involved, the color of the skin.
Yeah.
I think it does not have to be called into question because of the celebrity status.
Yeah. Well, and I felt like the man who hit the man, when he hit that man, I felt like he was hitting me because this is about me.
Well, what if your child was there? You know, that's what.
What if that was your child?
What if they hit your child?
You know what?
If
It is my child. That man is my child because I am the universe.
Oh, okay.
And he is the universe. And if he is the universe and he is doing badly, that means I am doing badly. And if he does goodly and I am goodly with him, then we are the universe and we are all good. We are goodly. You know?
Right.
And
God is clean, divine, and God is good.
Yeah, and it's just we know. Now we understand.
Yeah,
why things happen.
It's easy
because this is all about me.
Right, and that's easy to understand.
And that's very easy to understand.
Yeah. So I think that pretty much clears it up.
Yeah.
People have blown this way out of proportion.
They've blown it way out of proportion. And the fact of the matter is, this issue is about me.
Right.
And it's not about you. So
exactly.
Stop it.
You look at that, and then you don't have to think about it
Stop
anymore.
painting the picture how you want to look at it. Okay?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And that's right.
I wanted to say also something else here because we cleared the news up. I don't think we need to discuss that anymore.
Yeah. We're done.
That's done now.
We're done with that.
We're closing the chapter on that.
This isn't cable news, guys.
Yeah.
We're not just going to keep free associating about what might be happening in the world because we don't do that. We're not hacks.
Yeah, I don't have a cash cow just wandering around in my apartment waiting to be milked.
Yeah, exactly. We're not hacks.
This is a studio apartment. There's not room.
It's a beautiful
luxury studio apartment. I don't have room for a cash cow. So I wanted to just mention this. I went to the dentist today.
Okay.
I'm proud of it because I'm an adult and I take care of my teeth. Okay. It's important for me to do. I think maybe everybody should do it. I'm not going to say that I can make that decision. But I just want to bring up something here because every time I go to the dentist, which has been more frequently now that I'm an adult, why is it that the tools that they use are from the 1700s? Have you ever noticed this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You look at other medical and healthcare, like they're using lasers.
Yeah.
You get your eyes worked on, they use lasers. You have cancer, they use lasers to cut out the cancer.
Yeah.
You go to the dentist, they have metal torture devices.
It looks like something that they're going to gouge your eye out.
I thought we were going to do dabs when I got there.
Yeah.
They had all these dab tools laid out.
Light up their dabber pens.
Yeah.
Well, now the dentists are down there getting high. You know that, right?
Well, imagine my disappointment when they didn't even offer me a dab.
Yeah.
Instead, they took the dab tool and just scraped my mouth with it for an hour.
Yeah.
What year is it?
What year is it?
What are we doing here, guys? Folks, come on.
What is this?
What is happening now?
What did they do? Did they do anything? Did they just clean you?
They
send
cleaned
you
it.
home?
I mean, they said they cleaned it. It felt like they just scraped a metal tool against my teeth.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
And then they charged you $100 and then you went home.
They slapped me in the ass and they sent me home.
Yeah.
And I paid for that.
That's weird.
Isn't that a little...
Well, how do your teeth feel? Do your teeth feel better?
My feet feel fine.
Yeah.
My teeth are okay.
Yeah.
They feel fine.
How'd they feel before?
They felt fine before.
They felt fine before.
Yeah.
And you didn't...
But that was before when I had money.
Yeah.
So I feel like I stepped back in time and was taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And then they brought me back to this time period and now I have no money.
Oh, okay.
So that's what the dentist is now, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. You know, I have not been to a dentist in a very long time.
Okay.
And I think we've discussed this before.
I think we did, yeah.
But I have not been to a dentist in a very long time, so I didn't even know that they haven't yet updated the tools that they are using.
It really astounds me.
There's not a single laser in there.
I didn't see a laser involved at all.
No lasers involved.
Yeah. The room, there was a horse in the room, first of all.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't even really notice it at first. A
horse?
I felt like I was in...
was the horse in any way aiding the dentistry work?
The horse was sleeping.
The horse was sleeping.
But, they sleep standing up, so I didn't realize right away.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in, like, some kind of old-timey, like a Bible story.
Yeah.
With the horse being there.
Yeah.
And the horse was kind of, like, staring
So you felt like you were...
at me.
So did you feel like the baby Jesus, or were you more like the little drummer boy, if you know what I mean?
I felt a little bit like the drummer boy, but I wanted to be Jesus.
Yeah.
But they weren't treating me like they would have treated Jesus.
They didn't treat you like Jesus.
Nobody washed my feet.
How did they treat you?
My feet needed to be washed.
Yeah.
More so than my mouth needed to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Feet
always need to be washed. Why wouldn't the dentist wash my feet?
I traditionally get them washed whenever I go somewhere.
Yeah.
I have that done first.
You get such great joy from washing other people's feet. I washed my son's feet in the bathtub today.
Did you?
And it felt great. It was amazing. Dentist should really be washing your feet.
Well, I'm going to write that in my review.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm going to mention. Second, I'll mention the horse.
Yeah.
Just because I think somebody should bring this up. Mm-hmm. And thirdly, the tools. Where's the lasers?
Yeah.
Where are the lasers?
Why aren't we updating the instruments here?
I'm reminded that when we went to Pickathon, you and Sarah washed a man's feet there also. I don't know if you recall that.
I don't. Yes, I do remember
it's
that.
Kind of an impromptu foot cleaning.
It was a man. It was a man with an accent.
He had an Australian accent, I believe. Yeah, I'm not remembering his name, but it was an impromptu foot cleaning.
Yeah.
When you got to do it, you got to just do it. Doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah. I mean, dentists, I think they're just in it for the money, really.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it,
I don't think there's any passion behind the career anymore. Nobody wants to be a dentist just because they love people's mouths,
Right.
They're just in it for the money. It's just a money game.
Nobody says, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a dentist when I grow up so I can have a horse in the room."
Yeah. Nobody says that.
Nobody would say that.
Yeah.
Because it's strange.
Just running some kind of ragtag operation so they can,
I
don't know, pay a mortgage or something.
Right. Yeah, get out of my mouth.
Yeah, get out of my mouth.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
How about that?
Maybe we boycott dentists. Should we boycott dentists? Can we cancel dentists?
I think we need to normalize canceling dentists.
Yeah, normalize canceling dentists.
I'm sick of it, and I feel like I let myself down too, because at the end of the appointment, they have this whole system where they get you to schedule again. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, yes. I just kept saying yes. I couldn't stop it.
You just went you went with it.
They just took all of my money, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do it again in 6 months.
Wow.
I want to do the same thing again.
Wow.
I can't wait to do this again.
It's going to be so great.
It's going to be really fun when we do it again and you don't wash my feet again.
Yeah. You didn't even ask him to wash your feet next time?
Well, it's, you don't ask somebody to do that.
Yeah.
It's just something that it's nice. It would be nice
You should ask for
if somebody did.
You should ask for a foot bath and a pack of cigarettes.
I would like that.
I think that would be...
that would really set things straight.
That would be the right thing to do.
If they gave me a carton of cigarettes when I walk in.
Yeah.
And offer me a dab if you're going to have the dab stuff set up there.
Yeah.
You don't go into someone's house when they have the dab rig set up.
Yeah.
And they don't even offer you a dab.
If you're going to get in my mouth, at least rub my feet first.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
This is a two-way street here, pal.
Let's smoke a cigarette about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Over it.
Yeah.
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 That was my day. It was a little bit odd.
Yeah.
A little disconcerting.
Bass-ackwards dentists.
Yeah.
Crooked dentists out here.
Right.
Grabbing at the cash cow.
Just grabbing around in my mouth.
Grabbing at the cash horse. Is it a cash horse? Is that what they had in there? Was it a cash horse?
I think it did have, yeah.
They had, the horse had cash.
Had golden hooves.
Golden hoofed cash horse.
Golden hoofed cash horse.
Oh, I remember that band.
You don't want to look a golden hoofed cash horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Is what they said.
Don't look a golden hoofed
while they're
looking in your mouth.
While their hoof is in my mouth.
Yeah.
If their hoof is in your mouth.
Yeah.
You don't want to if the roof of your hoof.
So does that mean they're putting you down right there?
Yeah.
That means you're not a golden-footed cash horse.
Right.
And I believe that you thought you were before you went in there, right?
Well, I think that in the Chinese
golden-hoofed cash horse
calendar, I am a golden-hoofed cash horse.
Yeah.
For my year.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm a stegosaurus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's what I am.
That's great.
And that's basically everything that you need to know about my personality and who I am.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
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 But anyway,
got a little off track there.
Yeah. I mean, I was.
What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing, really.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah, that's kind of the situation we're in. Things happen to us, and we are helpless.
So my most recent experience with a dentist, I remember as a child dealing with dentists. So I'd go into the dentist's office, and at first, like when I first was establishing relationship with my dentist as a young man, I was coming up in this world, and my dentist was very friendly, and his
that's how they get you in there. Yeah,
was very friendly. They were very nice to me. I got
big old smiles.
Yeah, I got a toy from the toy box. I liked going to the dentist. I was very satisfied.
Right.
It was a satisfying experience. But as I got older, I guess the dental issues become more. There's just more dental issues,
more money, more problems,
and your worth in the dentist's office is directly related to your dental issues. So the more dental issues you have, the lower you are on the totem pole.
Okay.
So if you have a lot of dental issues, the niceness just starts to.
They start looking at you like you're some kind of freak.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And I was like, I'm 8. Why is everyone being so mean to me?
The smiles are gone now. Yeah. They're not even like smiling at you.
Yeah. And then everyone was like, why don't you go to the dentist anymore? It's like, well, because when I was a child, the dentist was a fucking asshole.
Right.
And here you are.
Yeah.
You're a fully grown man. You're going to the dentist and they're not nice.
Not nice.
Hey, if you're out there and you're listening to this podcast and you're a dentist,
right,
be nice.
Yeah.
Be a
little nicer.
Be a little nicer. Quit being such a dick, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop being a stubborn Sally.
Yeah, stop being a supple Susan, okay?
Right.
Don't
be a suburban salamander.
Yeah, don't be a sublime Sarah, okay?
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what they say.
Quit being a sapling Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a break.
Okay, yeah.
Let's take a break.
Let's
We're going to
regroup,
come back
'cause
to the part 2.
We got a little hot there. We got to cool
We're getting-
down here for a second.
We're getting hot. We're pausing.
Okay, we're pausing off.
Okay. All right, guys.
We are.
Here we are. We're back.
We got some more hot cocoa
Hot cacao.
on the grill here. We just chatted it up there for a while. Sometimes we take longer breaks because we just have so much to catch up on, you know.
Yeah.
And just peering over at this old man drinking wine,
Your
watching
neighbor-
CNN.
He's still watching the news.
Oh yeah. Well, he's only on his first glass of wine here.
How much news do you need?
How much news do you got?
You know? Let's talk about this.
That's the follow-up question. How much news do you have?
Is news good? Is news
Is it?
a good thing?
Is it?
Because
I
I think it's not.
You think it's not?
I think news
think it's not a good thing.
is bad. I think news is always bad.
Do you think it'd be better if we didn't know what was happening?
If we didn't know what the news was,
Right.
then I think we'd be happier.
Probably be happier, huh?
Yeah. I think we'd be happier in general. And then you
Yeah.
got people like your neighbor over here.
Yeah.
It's,
He's kind of wasting a perfectly good glass of wine.
yeah.
He could be partying right now.
He could be watching anything. He could be watching
Yeah.
anything in the world right now.
He could be watching a Blues Traveler concert
Yeah.
on YouTube right now
Exactly. He could be,
with the honeys
yeah.
just dancing in his living room.
He could be watching an Amy Schumer stand-up right
Right.
now. You know,
Yeah.
having a great time, laughing his little old man butt off,
Right.
and he's not doing that.
Do you think that maybe people watch the news like he does because they have like some kind of an addiction to
Yeah,
the
I think the news is designed to get you addicted.
get you hooked? That'll get you hooked.
Yeah, because I think we're all,
They give it to you for free at first.
Yeah.
Then that's how they get you.
and then they get you hooked, and then they make you pay for it. Because I think the news is trying to make everybody a sensationalist, you know?
Yeah.
Or just trying to follow the sensationalism and hate each other. I bet this guy hates a lot of people. Mm-hmm. You know?
Kind of had a scowl upon his
Even
visage.
pouring the glass of wine, you know? He still looked like upset.
Do you think he was mad about the vintage of the wine?
I think maybe.
Do you think he was displeased with the year of the wine?
Yeah. It's 2005.
His-
It doesn't
his-
taste the way that I thought it should taste.
Right. He had a scowl upon his countenance.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah. I think we should go knock on his door after this, see how he's doing.
Well,
Make sure he's okay.
I don't know if we can knock on his door, but I can tell you what I can do. I can pick up a rock and throw it through his window from here. And I can tie a note around the rock that says, "Hey,
Stop watching the news.
stop it. Just stop it."
Stop it.
That's all it says.
Quit it.
I could write that on the rock itself.
How about knock it off?
Chisel it in.
How about knock it off?
Yeah.
You know, I think knock it off is I think that's the best way to get somebody to stop, because you're not
Right.
just telling them to, hey, stop it. You're telling them to knock it off, you know?
I want to say rock it off because it's a rock,
Yeah.
but maybe he wouldn't
It's
get the
like-
message then.
Well, it's like when you were a kid, you know, and you got yourself in trouble and your mom said, knock it off. That's when you knew
Yeah.
mom meant business, you know?
You better watch out.
If you tell this guy to knock it off, he'll probably do it.
He'll knock it right off.
He'll probably knock it right off, you know?
He probably would. He looks like a man who would respond well to an aggressive, authoritarian approach.
I think most people actually respond quite well to aggressive, shaming type tactics. I think people...
Yeah, we got to find a way to ostracize this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Get an ostrich in there,
Yeah,
you know?
get an ostrich in there.
What does
See
it
what
take?
it does.
What does it
you
take
know?
to get an ostrich around here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do we ostracize? Ostracize.
How does one do ostracization of the bird?
Yeah, I had an uncle who got ostracized one time.
Did he have it removed?
Yeah. Well, he got it removed, but it cost him a pretty penny. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
You know.
I heard that the prognosis is not great once you're once you get one.
Yeah, well, once you get ostracized, it affects everyone. It affects everyone in your life. It not only you, it especially affects you, of course, but it affects everyone in every aspect of your life when you get ostracized.
Right.
Because you're basically ostracizing your whole family if you're getting ostracized.
Yeah.
You know?
You can order.
They brought you up,
Yeah.
and here you are, another ostracizer.
You know, you can get that served. There's a deli down here. You get that served with a side of fries for about $5-6.
Yeah.
Speaking of ostriches.
Yeah. Ostriches.
Speaking of ostriches.
Yeah.
Do they actually? I don't know if they do or not, but I've heard they have tails. Is that true?
I don't think they have tails.
I've heard tell of it.
You've heard tale of tails.
I've heard.
Well, we talked about horses, and horses have tails.
Horses have tails, and they make violins out of them. I believe.
Yes.
They glue the violin together with the horses, also.
Yes.
So it's basically a walking violin. Is what you have when you look at a horse.
Yeah.
They don't look like it. They are the same color if you think about it that way.
Yep.
But horses do have tails, and I wanted to just talk tails for a second.
Okay.
Because
Tail talk.
I've heard about tails.
Tail talk time.
I've heard tales of tails.
Yeah.
I've heard that when we're born, we have tails. Is that true?
Some of us.
We are born with them, and then we lose the tails.
Some of us have tails.
Not everybody. Some people have tails.
My uncle had a tail. My
Really?
uncle has a tail.
So, into adulthood.
It's a big tail.
Okay.
It's a big fuzzy tail.
It's fuzzy. Can it whip around?
It can whip around.
It can whip and whistle.
He can whip and whistle with it.
I personally think I don't know, but I think I was born with a tail, and then I lost the tail. But then as I got older, as an adult, I got tail again, but I couldn't keep it.
Yeah.
But I did get tail. I was drunk when it happened, but I did get it.
Yeah.
I got tail, but then you don't get to keep it, I guess.
Yeah, you don't get to keep tail.
As an adult, you don't get to keep the tail when you get it. But when some people do, you said.
Yeah.
Some people have it.
Some people get to keep tail.
If you keep tail, you don't have to get it again.
Now, this is a big thing here, and not a lot of people know this about me, but I think I'm ready to tell the world about this.
Tell your tail.
I have tail.
You have tail.
I have a tail.
You have a tail.
Not right now,
Okay.
but I'll get tail in a couple of days,
Okay.
and then I plan on losing tail,
You pick it up when you want it.
and then you get tail again. But I typically get tail every 3 to 4 days.
Really?
Yes, that's the tail of my tail.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. And you can't walk around with that.
But the way
as
you're
much.
talking here is it sounds like you haven't gotten any tail in a very long
I haven't
time.
I have not had tail in a minute.
Yes.
I've heard tale of it.
You've heard tail.
I've heard that.
Do you know anybody with some tail
I have heard I
that
can
get you some tail?
I think I can pay for it.
You think you can pay for tail?
I'm pretty sure I can buy it
Wow.
from the tail store.
You know, getting tail, it's kind of like, paying for a parking spot,
Tell me about it.
you know? Mm-hmm. Because if you drive around a little bit and put in some work,
Right.
you might be able to get it for free.
Right. Yeah, if you look around,
But
you might
if you
find
don't want to look around for it, then you
Right.
can just pay for it.
it. It is like a parking spot. And you can't keep that spot
Yeah.
either. You cannot.
You can't keep the spot.
You have to let it go.
You have to let
If you
just
love
like you have to let tail go.
tail,
Yeah.
you must release the tail. Mm-hmm. If you grab a tiger, let it go. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what else they say? If you give a mouse a cookie, he's gonna want some milk.
Oh,
But if you give me a mouse,
right.
I'm gonna feed it to my snake.
Oh. Oh.
So that's what I
okay.
have to say right there.
I
That's
see.
how I get one over on the universe.
I see. I
You
was
know?
thinking the mouse was thirsty, but then I realized it's dead.
Yeah, it's
So-
a dead mouse.
It was already
well,
dead.
it's not a dead mouse right now,
But it basically is.
but it will be.
Its life is essentially over.
Yeah.
It's done.
Well, and a mouse has a tail, and a snake is basically just a tail.
A snake is a whole tail.
A snake is just a tail.
Huh.
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way.
It's like a tail just slithering and looking at you all weird.
Tail with
you know?
eyeballs.
Yeah.
If tails could talk, you know?
Yeah. What kind of tales would they tell?
Right.
You know?
Don't the snakes in the Bible verses, don't they like talk or something?
I think the snake's tale of tales.
Is that Harry Potter or is that in the Bible? I'm getting them mixed up.
I think it's
now.
in both.
Okay.
I think there's a talking snake in the beginning of the Bible.
Yeah.
And there's a talking snake at the end of Harry Potter.
The snake is bad, right?
The snake
is bad.
What I'm thinking here is that Harry Potter, you know, the story, how there's a snake at the end.
Right.
Harry Potter is just the lead up to the Bible.
Okay.
You know, Harry Potter happened before the Bible.
Before Jesus was born.
So basically the Bible starts right where Harry Potter left off, you know. That's why there was a big religious uproar over the whole Harry Potter thing.
So that's the prequel to...
Yeah, it's a prequel to the Bible. And not a lot of people know this, but...
yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's just an interesting little factoid
right.
I wanted to put out there.
Just look it up. Look into it.
Look it up. Google it.
Yeah, look it up. I mean, if you want to find things out, or you can listen to this podcast, because we just described it. So
yeah,
you can just rewind it because you weren't listening.
I mean, you look it up at the internet, they're going to probably send you this podcast because we're the only one on the internet.
Right. So. Yeah, you could do yourself a favor and just kind of like go back and listen to everything we've said again. Because there's a lot of information there.
There's a lot.
You might want to slow it down.
What is this? I mean,
just listen.
We've done, this is our 52nd episode.
52, yep.
So we're talking about
dozens.
54 to 55 hours of conversations.
We have dozens of episodes available now.
We have 2.5 days worth of audio that you can listen to.
Right.
If you put us on from episode 1, you can listen to us talk for 2.5 days.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's a good
thing that we did for you. We did that for you.
Yeah, exactly. We did this for you.
We did this for you guys.
This isn't for me.
Yeah, we're not having fun here.
It's not like the thing with the guy on the TV, because that's for me. That's all about me.
Right.
The guy on the TV that slapped the guy.
Yeah.
That's all about me.
And the other thing is we're not even drunk right now.
Yeah, and this here is all about you.
Think about it that way.
And we don't drink so that we can do this. We don't drink so that you get to drink more.
We keep our minds...
That's our job.
Our minds are like laser sharp.
Yeah, laser sharp.
Because that's how we have to run it.
Yeah.
It's almost like the tip of a whip.
Yeah.
You know? It's like a crack.
Just like that.
Or like the stinger on a scorpion beetle, scorpion snake.
Yeah, like
it's like a kind of comes in from the side.
Like a scorpion. It goes.
It's just a quick little hit, you know?
Yeah.
It whips so fast that you don't even feel it really when it goes in there.
So when you're a scorpion, are you like a vertical scorpion or are you more like a angled scorpion? Are you
I do side saddle usually.
You side saddle with it?
Yeah, I go like that from the side.
See, I'm more of a vertical scorpion. I like to
Well, that's traditional, right? That's a traditional.
I'm a traditional scorpion.
That's Old Testament scorpion stuff.
Yeah, Old Testament scorpions.
Yeah, that's how they did in the Old
Post Harry
Testament.
Potter. To be
Post Potter.
You
know, I'm a post Potter kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I think
post punk, post Potter.
Post punk, post Potter, and post pope.
Post pattern posters.
Post paint.
Post paint posters.
I think that the world is going that way now, and I think that you can't change that.
Yep.
You can talk about it.
You can.
You can say you will, but you can't change when that scorpion starts whipping at you.
Can't change nature.
When it's whipping its stinger at your eyeballs.
Even if it's sideways.
Yeah. Well,
that's exactly what it's going to. It's going to.
It distorts
exactly what it's going to do.
Space-time around your eyes. Yeah.
Just like that.
And it's got a prehensile extension to the whiptail also. Yeah. They can reach meters of a meter of 500.
Yeah, that'll be.
And it does bend the space-time as it whips towards you.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, exactly.
As it makes that, as it does that.
Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're darn right. That's how it goes. I mean, we're all learning here.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a really formal operation.
We're doing this off the cuff, but we have bullet points.
We're
Just so you know, we're hitting all the points.
We're hitting all of it.
Whip with a bullet sharp.
We're smart guys.
We're smart whips. Smart as whips.
Yep.